Hello influencers, how are we doing? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're seeing this video. Welcome to another interesting edition of No Host Barred with IET. My name is Titunu. How are we doing, people? Alright, I'm glad to be in the house. In fact, this is a video I would love you to see my face, but if you are if you are a follower of this channel, you will know that once in a while, a lot of time I do this, and the explanation is simple. I always tell you that I work from home most parts, so when I'm working from home, I'm mostly in my PJ, so you don't want to see that. So I said I should drop this during this brief break of mine. So Pastor Paul Enenche is trending. You saw a testimony where, okay, if I say thank you to all of you, my subscribers, thank you so much for being here. This is a no host bird. It's a channel where we say the way it is. There is no apology to any bagger. So, if you are still considering joining this family, do go to click that red button. It's free of charge. FOC. So you saw this video where this woman in this picture gave testimony and Enenche practically shut her down. I don't want to bore you. I know you've seen the video, but of course, if we've not discussed it on No Host Barred with IT, then you've not seen it. I just want to use another angle, like always, to approach the story. So this woman, let me just summarize. This woman came out and said she wanted to thank God for making it possible for her to graduate a law degree, and then she said she's the only one that's as of today graduating her family, both on her father's and her mother's side. And Enenche immediately shut her down that she was lying, because according to Paul Enenche, she said her English wasn't smooth, so she suspected that, okay, this cannot be a liar. And then he asked, what is the degree? And the lady said BSc in law. And Enenche has a daughter that is a lawyer, so he's familiar with the kind of degree that lawyers get, LLB, BL, and all that. So he's been trending like he always do for wrong reasons. Yes, I wasn't surprised. If you are, yes, I just said that I wasn't surprised at all for. Because of what happened. I wasn't, because Enenche, there's a saying in Yoruba that ole lo mo ese ole to, meaning if you are a thief, you will know the path of a thief. Ole lo mo ese ole to lori apata. Apata is rock. You don't see footprint on the rock. But if you're a thief yourself, you will know that a thief has just walked past. Yeah, so I wasn't surprised at all concerning Enenche. Now, it's interesting the way things are. On this channel, we've discussed Enenche a lot, especially when Osinachi Nwanchukwu died. The reason why I said I wasn't surprised at him calling this woman a thief, a liar, is that he himself is a liar. That's why I gave that Yoruba adage that it is only thief that knows the footprint of thief on a rock. Yeah, Pastor Enenche was someone I used to listen to his sermon, but when Osinachi died, you remember her. It's over a year now. It's getting to 2 years that Osinachi died. This lady was is a singer in his choir. A lot of time, she and Enenche will do duet together, meaning they will sing together during service. And when this lady died, Enenche lied that he did not know that this woman was going through domestic violence. That they don't know. He and his wife, that they don't know. They began to lie on their teeth. Nigerian churches is a place where people talk, people gossip. Anywhere where there are plenty of people, they will gossip. Osinachi's husband, Peter, will leave this lady, his wife, in church after service and carry their children in the car Osinachi was given. People were giving this lady cars because of her talent. Peter Osinachi was not doing anything. He said he was Osinachi's manager, so he doesn't have any job. He will leave this lady behind. So out of the old church, nobody saw it. See evil, hear no evil. In churches where people will go and meet the pastors, sir, he see what we saw today. Even if they could not access Paul Enenche himself, they will go and meet his wife and say, see what is happening. So I did a video then. I said Enenche was in coma, in spiritual coma, for not to know he doesn't have spirit of discernment. I'm going to put the link to that video here. He doesn't have spirit of discernment. His spiritual antenna was numb. He didn't see the pain in this lady whenever she ministers. It was now, when Osinachi ministered, you would think that heaven want to fall. She would be crying. You would think she was caught up in the spirit. It was after she died. In fact, I felt so. I wish I could show my face on this video, honestly. But okay, you could see, after she died, we now realize that the pain, the crying she cried while ministry was not due to her being caught up in the spirit, like in worship. It was out of pain. This lady was venting. What she was going through in the hands of her husband. And Enenche, who is supposed to be a spiritual leader to her, did not see it. He couldn't discern. He couldn't see pain in this lady. Nothing. So he said he didn't know anything. So he lied to I did a series of videos then. He lied there. One. Again, there was this we talked about it on this channel, and some other bloggers talked about it. In Cameroon, Enenche went to Cameroon. He said he healed all the lame in Cameroon. He carried crutches, and we began to say, these are new crutches now. Come on, man. These are new crutches. Okay, why don't you heal people in Nigeria? His church is located along Airport Road. There are a lot of, he was once I lived in Abuja before. He was once in Area 1. All those areas, there are people on crutches there. Do you have to go to Cameroon, for God's sake, to carry all these crutches? A miracle that didn't make the news. You healed plenty of lame like this. There was no local news that say, Nigerian pastor, this blah blah blah. So we talked about it then. Lies. So when he now came up on this Sunday, I said this lady was lying. I said, come on, we know. Now this is the catch. Even it has been established now that this lady actually read law at the Open University. You know, Nigerians now, they will dig out the stuff. So it's been established. She went to Open University. Please give this video thumbs up and let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you so much for doing that. I always tell you, when you give videos thumbs up, is about YouTube recommending it to great minds like you. Please, if you know this lady, share this video with her. I know I don't normally ask for sharing videos. My videos, it's not a big deal for me. I have my job. But I want this video to get to this lady because she needs to sue Enenche. Yes. She needs to sue him so that it will serve as a deterrent. After all, Enenche usually arrests people. I talked about a teacher in his school, in the school of his church, that he arrested. A lot of bloggers talked about it that time. He evicted the guy from his house. You know, a lot happened, and you know, and all that. Now, this lady has to sue him. Lady, don't be afraid that is a pastor. I always say it on this channel. You are not God's grandchildren. You are God's children. Period. Go to church with your brain intact. This lady will be older than Becky Enenche. If this lady, as old as she is, you don't even have the respect for, okay, this lady is not a small lady. Enenche, you don't have emotional intelligence to handle the situation. Even if you sense that, okay, she doesn't have clean English, come on now. This lady, I don't know her, but I don't think she went to a school like the school your daughter that is a lawyer went to. So why don't you excuse her a little bit and say, okay, this old lady went, she said she spent like 10 years to read this course, for God's sake. So with the way she spoke, you were already concluding that lawyer cannot be speaking English like this. She's not Deborah, your daughter, that went to all those schools. I mean, English speaking. I wish you could see my face, honestly. So you concluded this lady should sue him for defamation of character, for public embarrassment. Enenche's church is 100,000 capacity church. You can imagine the number of people that were seated in that auditorium, and then you embarrass this lady. You don't have emotional intelligence. You don't have respect for humanity. You don't know how to dignify people. Paul Enenche, I'm even finding it difficult to call him a pastor, honestly. If a pastor behaves like this, what do you preach? The Bible says, be hasten to hear, but slow to speak. David said, once God said what concerning David, God said once. David said, once have I spoken, twice have I heard. That power belongs to God. Speak once, hear twice. When that lady, that's Psalm 62:11. Why don't you hear this lady speak once? Enenche, why don't you hear twice? When you hear twice, you process. You are processing it, okay? You are processing it. Even if you say, okay, she must be lying. Why don't you do your due diligence and ask questions? Maybe after let them ask her question. Ask behind the camera. So if it is now established that, okay, she's a liar, she lied about the degree, then you can come back the following Sunday and say, please, I want to give a warning here. Nobody should come here and tell fake testimony. You yourself, you do fake miracles, for God's sake. A lot. We've heard that you raise dead in your church. You raise child dead with a child that has hole in the heart that died. You raise this. Come on now. So it is what you do. So if you now come back the following Sunday and say, okay, this person that gave testimony last week, it was a lie, we found that it was a lie and all that. Not that you will embarrass this lady in the full glare of the cameras. All over the world, people can't even, that alone, that people can even come to your altar to lie about testimony should be a dent in your own image. Paul Enenche. You should think about it, that is a dent on your own image. If you have done your due diligence, we won't be talking about this at this moment. You are just allow her to. People have stage fright. Okay? People have stage fright. This woman doesn't suggest to me as somebody living. I'm not downplaying her. I'm not talking down on her, but she doesn't look to me as somebody living in Asokoro or Metama in Abuja. Give her that benefit of the doubt. Now, you tear her in public, you embarrassed her. Will Jesus have done that? Paul Enenche. What did Jesus do concerning the woman that the Bible said was even caught in the act of adultery? Mary Magdalene. They say they caught her red-handed in adultery, and the law was for her to be stoned to death. What did Jesus do? So what are you people preaching? If this can happen, if you can do this, what are you preaching? You spoke with so much anger, and the scripture says anger resides in the bosom of fools. Is in the scripture. I don't write them. Now, tomorrow, concerning that anger of a thing, I will tell you why Enenche was angry and why he transferred aggression to this lady. I will tell you that in another video tomorrow. You will understand why. I will tell you tomorrow why he was angry. Yes. So what he did to this lady was a transfer of aggression in a way. If you notice in that video, he was so stressed, he was so tired, he was so everything. He just came back from London. I'll tell you what happened in London tomorrow. That's why he was angry and he transferred the aggression on this lady. What did God? Moses was not able to see Canaan, the promised land, because of anger. If you that you call yourself man of God can be angry like this, if it was your church member that did this to another church member, what will you say? Paul Enenche. Anyway, it is only in Nigeria that people, he and his wife, they are medical doctors, but they know that they can't be this popular if they choose to be doing medicine. Yes, that's the truth. I've not seen in America or elsewhere in advanced country where a medical doctor will go into full ministry. Yes, if they are practicing their doctorate doctor medicine rather in Nigeria, they won't be this popular. That's why. So what people do is when they want to be popular, they go into ministry. And they become teen gods to those who are worshiping under them. Now, if care is not taken, this woman she's a wife to somebody. She's a mother to some children. If care is not taken, our children may refuse to go to church again with this experience. How you embarrass their mother. They will conclude that church is the same everywhere. Paul Enenche, can somebody talk to Becky, your wife, the way you talk to this woman in public? Can somebody do that? Now, the way you spoke to this woman suggested to me that you are an angry man even at home. If your wife does anything, you will dress her down. But you people know how you put up facade in the public arena. You put up face. You are smiling all over the place. You are holding your hands. but in your bedroom you behave like a tiger and whatever. But because you see, pastor's wife, they are going through a lot. A lot of them are going through a lot, but they cannot come out to say anything because they want to remain mommy yard. They want to remain whatever you name, you people call them, first lady, whatever you call them. So they want to remain like that. So they keep quiet, because if you can talk to somebody else's wife, like even the husband of this woman should sue you. If you can talk to somebody else's wife like this, then your wife is nothing to you, because the way you treat other women will show how you treat your wife at home. So people have stage fright. This woman, like I was saying, I don't think she's in the eyebrow area of Abuja. Yes. So she didn't expect those questions. And is it job interview that you are doing for her? You are asking what degree? What's the name of the degree? What's that? What was that? Was she looking for a job? Why don't you leave her to God? And then, because you people, your members will say, leave him for God. Why don't you leave this woman for God, though? Enenche. Because when we talk about you people, they will say, don't judge, don't touch anointed. We're all anointed. I always say, nobody has God in his pocket. All right? Nobody. We are all his children. I'm not his grandchild. I'm his child. If you are his grandchild, okay, that's your own. So all everything Enenche displayed on that Sunday showed carnality. He doesn't show any outer of you being a man of God. People had called him out that he should apologize to this woman, especially now that we know that this woman actually read law in the Open University. Even if she did not, what's your business? Did she apply to your firm, to your law firm, or what? So Nigerians have said he should apologize to this woman, but I'm of the opinion that this woman should sue you, because you sue people now. You take people to court. You take people to police station. This woman should sue you, madam. If you sue Enenche, nothing will happen to you or your children. You will claim damages. Defamation of character, public embarrassment, trauma. You know how you lawyer package all those things now. And let this serve as a lesson. You lie, Enenche. You arrange miracle. You do all sorts. Then you don't now want. You are now angry that somebody who is even really a lawyer says she graduated as a lawyer. So the moment he asked that question, this woman was thrown off balance, and she said BSc law. That was her own doing. So people, tomorrow I will tell you why Enenche was. I will tell you why Enenche was that angry. It was a transfer aggression. This woman just collect wetin she no bargain for. Thank you so much. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I'm of the opinion that this woman should sue Enenche and collect. In America, they will say, sue his ass. Sue Enenche's ass. And let's see how it goes. If you know this woman, please let me know. Contact me. I want to help her with the process. Yes, get a lawyer and we will sue Enenche. Yes, I mean it. I'm serious. I mean it. All right, he will pay for damages. Yes, please let me know if you know this woman. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Don't forget, I'll tell you why Enenche transfer aggression to this woman. Bye.